Hi guys, my name is Hamid and today I'll be talking about pornography. So this is the second episode of my As This podcast. So for today, I know pornography actually sounds familiar to majority of us because probably 50% of things consume pornography. Because if not, the people that are making porn that run out of business. So pornography, I know they say everything that has negative also has positive. So let's look at the positive of pornography first. The only positive thing that I can think of from pornography is actually you learning new styles that you want to probably use to impress the girl. Because apart from that, there's nothing else coming to mind that is positive about pornography. Apart from the fact that it actually gives you high libido, it makes you want to have sex almost all the time. So, moving on to the negatives of pornography, I have there's loads of negativity attached to watching pornography. Moving on to the negatives of pornography. Number one thing is you have the desire to become a superhero. My brother, you are not a superhero. You know those porn stars that we watch, you actually think of them as those videos are cut and done. So don't kill yourself over the fact that you want to kill yourself to a girl that doesn't care. So we've had reports recently of man trying to impress girls during sex and they end up dying. So those porn stars that you see, is it that majority of them their videos are cut and done. You see a 1 hour video of porn, forget they have had resting period during that shooting of that video. Remember it's not real. There's a director, it's actually like a film set. So they have resting periods and they resume to come back to the video. Don't let that influence you. Another thing again is majority of them they are drug driven. They they take drugs sometimes to enhance their strength and capabilities. You that you are not taking drugs and you want to compete with someone that you constant. Does that make sense? It does not make sense. So you cannot beat a porn star. Because the porn star did 1 hour does not mean you should also do 1 hour. So moving on, that's the first negativity is that it influences your sex life. It makes you think you're not doing enough. So another thing that's part of the negativity is masturbation. I mean, what could you do after watching a porn video or sex video and it definitely makes you like it increases your libido and you are let's say high on sex. That's not make sense. So it makes you active. I mean, your penis is already strong already, so then you think of wanking it up. That's when masturbation comes in. Majority of people that watch porn videos always end up masturbating, and masturbation is bad. I like to speak from a religious perspective because I'm quite religious. So masturbation is against my religion. So if something will push you towards masturbating, then you should probably exit from it. Porn is just like let's say alcohol. Once you get addicted to it, it's hard to quit. It is very, very hard to quit. Once you are stuck with it, you always want more. You can imagine someone sitting with a computer and watching porn from morning to night because it is insatiable. Once you finish watching, you want to watch more. It is insatiable and you get addicted to it. And once you are addicted to it, it's not easy to quit. So I read a write-up about porn that on Wikipedia, couples that actually watch porn and they are honest with each other on it, I think it actually helps their sex life. But those that are dishonest about it, I mean, let's say the guy hides the fact that he watches porn and then the girl does not watch porn. So there's a little bit of contradiction because the guy wants to prove himself and probably the girl he does not have the strength to go more than 2 minutes. The guy wants to show off his 1 hour skills. He's not satisfied. That is where it should start coming in the relationship sometimes, which is also due to the fact that you are watching pornography. And then another negative impact of pornography is having erotic dreams. You can imagine someone dreaming about sleeping with Mia Khalifa. I saw a news recently. This actually exactly a guy and his girlfriend were actually going out, and the guy saw Mia Khalifa, and he was able to identify Mia Khalifa, and that actually got his girlfriend angry that how were you able to identify this person? I mean, so you have to start apologizing by giving her flowers. So you start having erotic dreams about this constance or probably someone that you like. It doesn't make sense. Having erotic dreams, it sometimes comes naturally, but having it almost all the time is not good. It's bad. Another important fact is that you feel insecure about your sex organ. You just finished watching a porn and you saw an actor that has a 10 inches penis, or a female poster that has a very very beautiful probably butt or whatever it is, and you start feeling insecure about your own organs, the organs that God gave to you. You start feeling insecure about them because you just watch someone else showing off their organ. So imagine a guy that has probably 4 inches or 5 inches. That's not bad anyway. And you saw a guy with 10 inches. You start feeling jealous. Then you feel like you can actually push yourself to that limit. Like you can, from that 5 inches, reach 10 inches. Then you start using drugs, stuff that would make you look perfect when actually nobody is looking at you. So I think you were not watching pornography, probably you wouldn't have been influenced. I mean, how many people see your penis even though you have a small penis? But because you have already been influenced by these people, and there are a lot of adverts about big enlargement and all those things on those kind of sites. So you feel intimidated sometimes. So these are some of the side effects, important side effects of pornography. It makes you feel insecure about your sexual organ. Pornography, these days, youth want to explore. Exploration is not actually a bad thing, but what are we exploring? When you are watching pornography, you can imagine a straight man that has a girlfriend, and then he watches a video of lesbian or probably a threesome video, and then he starts having the urge to explore it. Something that is abnormal, but it now looks normal to you because you have actually seen it. You have seen the way it's done, you felt the enjoyment when you were actually not there. So it makes you want to explore stuff that ordinarily you're not supposed to do. It makes you want more out of sex. Imagine a man that would just, probably your girlfriend or your wife does not have issues with you going 1 minute. Then because you have watched a lot of videos and you feel like you now started wanting more. And that or your partner cannot satisfy that, then that's when you start flipping out. So you want more out of sex, you want to explore more. Imagine someone, God actually created, I don't know if I can use this word, created vagina for the penis. That's how it's supposed to go. But because you have watched anal videos, anal pornography videos, then you now start thinking, wow, I feel like experiencing this. I like to try anal, I like to try oral. When those things are not originally where the penis was supposed to go into. But because you have watched it, you felt like it's normal, like I want to just experience it as well. So you want to try it too. So those are the negativities that comes with pornography. It makes you want more out of sex when actually you can just be done in 1 minute, and partners wherever it is you're having it with, you guys are satisfied with it. But now you want extra. You want to go extra now because of the influence of pornography. I don't know if I can still say much, but I think the negativities that come with it are way more than the positivities. So with that said, I think we have agreed that the negativities of pornography is very, very high. So let us all try to stay away from pornography. I know it's actually hard, especially for people that are addicted to it, but you can actually go to therapy session, and then if you are religious, try to pray about it. Try to make sure you make yourself busy so that you won't start thinking of watching pornography. And also It's actually quite easy to get deep into pornography these days because even the movies that we watch is partial pornography. I mean, you can see the ladies' boobs and all of that in it already. So just try to stay away from things that will make you active sexually. I want you to go further than watching pornography. Because even if you have a partner, you might actually drive your partner nuts because you are not satisfied. You want more. So you might actually end up driving your partner nuts. So let's just try to you can start attending therapy. So that's going to help you on reducing your addiction to pornography, and also stay away from content and stuff that will make you want to go back to watching pornography. I know it's not easy, it's very, very hard, but if you are religious, make sure you pray about it, and I think everything will be alright. Say no to pornography. Say no to pornography. That was all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it's actually informative enough. Thank you guys. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and click on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a new video, you end up seeing it. And that's all. Thank you guys.